it's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our guest host, Eboni K. Williams. He's joining us this morning. And right now we are in Breakfast Club court.
Yes, indeed. We are taking Nene Leakes to court. Nene Leakes was our guest host the last couple of days. And, you know, we're wondering, was Nene hating or was she speaking subjective truth when she said that, she asked the question, are some of the housewives known or are they famous? Let's listen to the clip.
I tell you, there's a difference between famous and being known.
There is.
That's all.
I thought a lot of them on the Real Housewives franchises were famous.
They all famous?
I would think so, especially on the Potomac in Atlanta.
They're famous?
I thought so.
Oh, my God.
Candy is famous.
Yes.
Escape, Candy. Okay, but never mind.
You something else.
I haven't even said anything. I'm just looking at y'all. Say what now? Just tell me again. Okay, well, I will give Candy, yeah. But everyone else, I don't see it.
Did you watch New York? New York Housewives?
Who was even on that show? I think they got rid of the whole entire cast and they have a new cast.
Eboni K. Williams was on the show.
She was on it.
I don't know her either.
She'll be here this week.
Is she famous or is she known?
I mean,
now you
that's a good question.
Nene that's a great question. I don't know what that applies to with them, but that's a great question.
She's known.
She's known.
Yeah.
And she might be famous to some. I think fame is subjective, right? Like there's people that are famous, like Beyonce's famous.
Yeah,
we all know that.
Yeah, when you think of famous, I think of Beyonce.
But then everybody else is subjective because you can be walking through the mall with your 14-year-old and she might lose it over a TikTok star. So that TikTok star is famous to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, Eboni K. Williams is here. She's our judge. But of course, you can weigh in.
Oh, yes.
What do you think?
Well, I've got unique perspective. Gentlemen, as you both know, I was the first black woman on Real Housewives of New York.
Nene said she didn't know who you are.
Yeah, that's so interesting to me, though, because I'm looking at my Instagram DMs, and there you go, Envy. You can see.
That is a receipt.
That's a receipt
Can we
from
read
Miss...
that evidence in court?
Absolutely. Matter of fact, why don't you read it, Charlamagne?
Read it out loud.
Closer. Go ahead.
You can read that.
Well, this is from Nene Leakes February 3rd at 9:07 a.m. Are you still on the show? 3 days later, February 12th. Hello? And then 2 days from that, Eboni K. Williams responds, hello, Nene. Happy to chat in person. My cell is let me know next time you're in New York City.
Yo, Nene is so crazy. Like, are you still on the show? I can just hear the shade in her voice. Hello?
So Nene does know who you are.
And then she proceeded to call, per my instruction, or invitation, rather.
Oh, she did call you?
Yes, we had a very lovely chat.
No.
Absolutely. So I'm not sure what was meant when she came on this beloved program and said, I don't know her. That's just factually not true.
Yeah.
I want to say this. So that is just a lie. Okay, so you do know me, Nene, and you do know that I was the first and only black housewife. In fact, I was named in Nene's legal complaint. I am actually a named person as an example of the racial discrimination that she alleged Bravo of participating in.
Oh.
She cites my example, what I went through with Ramona on camera. So,
Got you.
Yeah, the court documents say you do know me, Nene. Okay, so anyway.
So if you catch somebody lying, does that mean their whole testimony is a lie?
I would argue that at closing, Envy.
Damn.
I would argue that now you have no credibility on the topic and you have a reputation for lying.
So do we go to the jury at all?
Is this a closed case?
Case closed?
No, not case closed.
Okay.
Well, guilty of hating for sure and
Got
guilty
you.
of lying because you absolutely reached out to me. I didn't reach out to you. But also,
the
difference is, because I do agree with Nene on the broader point of being known
and famous.
being different, famous. Bravo Housewives, Charlamagne specifically, we have a particular rabid fan base. They actually have a name for that. Bravo celebrity. That's called a Bravo celebrity. So when your celebrity is rude, if you were not a known individual but for being a housewife, you're a Bravo celebrity. They can be really, really big celebrities. Like you say, people standing in line, people knocking, people fainting, people passing out, all of that. That's great.
I've seen them do that to Giselle and Robin at their live podcast.
I believe that. I have seen that. I've seen them do it with some of my dumb castmates, former castmates. So I believe that. That is different, though.
That was a shot. Dumb. That was a shot.
Well, they dumb. You saw this season. Anyways, that is different, though, y'all, than being, I would say, a bona fide celebrity with an actual skill set. I think that's the difference, perhaps, that Nene was talking to. And because I'm not a hater, I will credit Nene as I have done on this show, as I've done on The View, which I guess host frequently, that Nene transcended Housewives as a genre. And I would say Nene became famous beyond being a housewife.
So
Bethany Frankel definitely did.
Bethany Frankel did. Nene did.
Teresa
got
Giudice?
No.
You don't think so?
Absolutely not. I think beyond the housewives, Teresa is the Bravo celebrity. I think you've got somebody like Garcelle Bouvet, who was a known celebrity being a housewife.
Yeah.
That only added to her celebrity.
I don't count her in the Kenya Moores of the world. Our Candy, because they was already people. They were known
definitely
before.
not Candy. Candy is a yeah.
That was my point. I think when you look at it, and maybe like you said, a Bravo celebrity, but I always thought Candy was famous because outside of just Housewives, she had a successful career with
Candy
Escape, and
is
she had a
a
solo
R&B
career.
legend.
She wrote Scrubs. Like she is famous.
She's a Broadway producer.
Absolutely.
She's
She's a
halfway
Broadway
to an
producer.
EGOT.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
yeah.
So she's famous.
She's famous. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So what about Robin and Giselle?
They're Bravo celebrities. I just was with Robin yesterday. Had a great conversation. Congratulated her on her new nuptials. I don't even think that they would argue with that point.
Correct.
I could be wrong.
I agree.
Let's go to the jury.
Now, Starless, I would say that's wrong. I think Giselle, I think Robin's a star. I think
do too.
Katie's star. I think all those are stars.
Make sure you listen to their podcast, Reasonably Shady, on the Black Effect iHeartRadio Podcast Network.
Hello, who's this?
Hi, Floor.
Flora, good morning. What's your thoughts? You're in Breakfast Club Court.
Yes. So I definitely agree with Nene. I think there's a huge difference between being famous and being known. I mean, especially on the Housewives franchise, there's people that you can even recognize by face, and there's some that you hear the name and you're like, huh? Who's that?
Okay.
Interesting.
So you agree with Nene. Thank you, Mama. Hello, who's this?
Hey, it's Kim.
Kim, good morning. We're asking, do you agree with Nene
morning.
or not? Good morning.
I just want to say first, DJ and the Uncle Charlotte, I love you. We listen to you every morning. We love you here in Duval.
Thank you.
Now,
We love you more.
I totally understand that Nene might have been trying to throw a little bit of shade, but she's not wrong. I don't know none of those names.
Man, okay.
Big names, Beyonce, Michael Jordan,
Yeah, but see,
Martha Stewart, who knows, man, that's famous.
But that's different. And you're absolutely right. But even when we talk about that level of fame, you can name people, and we were talking behind the scenes, we were naming like somebody like Quinta Brunson. We all love Abbott Elementary. Quinta's winning all the awards. But Quinta ain't as famous as Rihanna.
No.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? So it's levels to that too.
Hello, who's this? What's your name?
Oh, my name is Casey Kearney.
Hey, Casey Kearney. Now we're talking Nene. She's in Breakfast Club Court right now, or I should say Eboni K. Williams Court right now. What's your thoughts? Hating or not?
Oh, she hated. Just because you're well known, it also kind of means you're famous, because you can be well known and not do a damn thing. Yes, but like, who? If you're well known, you're pretty much well known at this point. Everyone's gonna walk up to you and say, "Hi, I remember you. You're that guy who did something." Also,
You're that guy who did something. You're that guy who did something.
You got to do something. All right. Well, 800-585-1051.
Sounds like we might have a mistrial.
Breakfast Club Court right now. We played the audio from Nene. Is she hating or not? Let's talk about it. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club Court. We got our celebrity guest host, Eboni K. Williams, joining us today. And we are in Breakfast Club Court.
That's right.
And today we're in court because of what?
Because Nene Leakes was our guest co-host the past couple of days, and she went viral for some comments that she made where she called, Robin Dixon Starless, and she said that, some of the housewives are, she said the difference between being famous and being known. Some people said she was hating, some people say she was giving some subjective truth. Our judge here, Miss Eboni K. Williams, has a unique perspective, which she expressed, but what do you want to do? You want to go to the jury?
Oh, me? Yeah, like again, I was a housewife of Real Housewives of New York City, the only black one of that cast. Nene really is not credible to me in the conversation because when y'all ask her, you watch New York, Eboni K. Williams, she said, I don't know her. We, lie detector determined that was a lie. We've got the Instagram receipts to prove that. I'm also a named individual in Nene's legal complaint against Bravo. Anyway, I do think there is a difference between being a famous celebrity and being a Bravo celebrity. When your notoriety, which I think is what you're talking about, Charlamagne, people know you. You are notable. You are public. That has to be rooted in something other than Housewives for me to consider you famous.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree. Let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Raina from Pearl Springs.
Hey, Raina, good morning. We're talking Breakfast Club Court this morning. Is Nene hating or not?
He's absolutely hating.
All right. Why you say that?
Well, I think that anyone who's well known is famous. Reality stars are famous. TikTokers are famous. And maybe she's just mad she's not on the show no more.
Okay. Ooh. All right.
You think that was the case, Eboni? Think she don't seem like she regrets not being on the show.
I don't think
no
she
more.
wants to be on the show anymore. I think Nene feels that the genre of reality TV owes her more credit and more obligation, and maybe that she hasn't really truly received her flowers. I think that's
but
it.
if you say that, then you would have to say everybody does. Like you
No.
got to say New York, because New York was one of the main ones. You don't remember New York?
Of
Flavor
course
of
I
Love?
remember.
I think she was one of.
you're talking about Tiffany. I thought you were
Tiffany.
talking about Ramon and them.
Oh, no.
You're talking about Tiffany. Oh,
Yeah, yes,
absolutely.
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 I agree with that though. Flavor Flav,
Yeah.
New
Yeah.
York, Nene, like they absolutely kicked down
Created
doors.
a whole genre,
Absolutely.
really. Absolutely.
Hello, who's this?
Cooley from Flatbush.
Flatbush. What's up, bro? Talk to us.
What's going on? I was going to say that celebrities we more so associate to a financial status, but you could be famous and broke, so that don't really mean nothing.
That is very
I
That
know
is
a
true.
whole lot of them.
That-
yeah.
that is
That
true.
is very true.
That is true. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, man. But y'all,
Hello, who's this?
good morning. This is Rico calling in from New Haven, Connecticut.
Rico from Connecticut. We talking. Is Nene hating or not?
No. She's definitely not hating. I think there is a big difference between fame and being very well known. I want to make a comment on what Charlamagne said. He said that, TikTokers are like very famous to these kids. Well, the kid knows them and I don't. And we're all walking through the mall and only this kid knows who that is. That person's just very well known.
That's not true, my brother. Because I don't know if you ever heard of Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is like really big on YouTube. Mr. Beast had like 10,000 kids in the mall in New Jersey. Now, you're not going to sit there and tell me just because you don't know who Mr. Beast is and 10,000 kids do that he's not famous.
Well, yeah, that's one example of it. But so, for instance, I would say someone like Cardi B, before she was famous, she was just very well known. Not everyone knew who she was, but a lot of people did. But now she's famous.
Now,
Cardi B's famous.
She's famous.
Absolutely.
She's famous in the traditional way that we know. But being that we knew Cardi way back then, we had Cardi hosting parties.
Correct.
At CIAA in Charlotte, for our Breakfast Club day party, and they was loving Cardi then. They was taking
Right.
pictures with her and everything then. It was just a smaller scale.
Yeah, it was way smaller scale, which means she was just very well known. Famous is when you walk through that mall might get shut down because
And that's the
you're
TikToker
trash.
that you're responding
Yeah, the
to.
TikToker did it
Mr.
too.
Beast
though.
did that.
Yeah, Mr. Beast did it.
By the way, there's not too many people who shut down malls, guys. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't seen it. I mean, in this era.
No, because we have too much access to our celebs. Like
Yes.
that was like a what you call them, crisscross, that era where, when you came to the mall, that was our only access point to you. So
Yeah.
we would shut it down. Now we can just watch you on our phones.
Nah, but you know what?
Well, you know what, though? We did
Mr.
see-
Beast did announce and tease he was coming there.
And-
He didn't just pop up in the mall and went
He
crazy.
wasn't just at Foot Locker.
Nah, he wasn't just in that Foot
Yeah,
Locker. But if
yeah,
Cardi
yeah.
B says, I'm coming to the mall, or J. Cole says, I'm coming to the mall,
Yeah.
or Khaled does it all the
Khaled
time.
does
He
it all
comes
the
in
time.
and he'll say, I'm coming to the sneaker store, and it's a zoo.
We've seen the people impersonate the person that was impersonating Lil Durk. Didn't they shut the mall down and they got ran out the mall or something because too many people thought he was Durk and they was chasing him?
All right, what's the moral of the story? Well, we should ask. So,
What's the verdict?
what's the verdict?
The verdict is guilty on all counts. I just need a gavel. Guilty on all counts, Miss Neleeks. And I do, at the same time, the culture does owe her tremendous debt for what she's done for reality. That's it.
Word.
All right. Well, does she go to jail? Does she get lashes? What happens? What's the
Not
punishment?
lashes.
Stop with the lashes stuff, bro. Jesus
punitive.
Christ.
Just asking.
Oh, gosh.
All right.
Are you into D&M? What's going
No.
on?
Okay. Well, we got rumors on the way. We got to discuss Beyonce. Are you ready? Well, we'll tell you about it when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.